Well, ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome. Very good evening to all of you watching out there. This matchup taking place between the Beacon Thunderwolves and the Roaring Lions. It was the Roaring Lions. They won the toss, elected to field first apparently. Kyan Bharucha and Sandeep Valecha, the two openers out there. Ketav Shah, the man with the ball in hand. Tailing the ball back in to the right-handed Kyan Bharucha. We'll get a single there, will Kyan. Gets off the mark. Now it's going to be interesting to see how Sandeep Valecha fares. Mind you, this is a quarter-final in the bronze segment. There are 4 segments: platinum, gold, silver and bronze. Waiting for the umpire signal on this one. Leg byes will be the signal. Sandeep Valecha yet to get off the mark. Nevertheless, we'll see how Kyan goes in this match. Kyan Bharucha, the owner of Bayside Sports as well. The organizers, Bayside Sports. School Dads Cricket Championship. We're coming to you live from the Air India Cricket Ground here in Santa Cruz, KALINA, Mumbai. A ball to come in the first over. Well bowled, Ketav Shah. Starts off really well. Only 2 runs of it are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Harshang Parekh to Kyan Barucha. They've lost an early wicket. Here have the Beacon Thunder Wolves. Oh, that's a loud appeal. He's been legged before wicket here. He's missed a straight one as Kyan Barucha. He would be extremely disappointed with himself. What's happening to the Beacon Thunder Wolves? My, they came out there to bat first, with the intention to put runs on the board. No, that's not happening to you, is it? Beacon Thunder Wolves have been rocked earlier. They've lost their second wicket. The openers have departed. Second over has been bowled here. And the score stands at 3 for 2. Will be utterly disappointed with himself, will Kyan Barucha. Ketav Shah will continue. Beacon Thunder Wolves, 2 new batsmen in the middle. Sameer Shirali on strike. Sliced away to shot third man for a single by Sameer Shirali. Sameer Shirali will give way now to Mid-innings Shah. Beacon Thunder Wolves have a lot of repair work to be done here. They need a strong, healthy partnership from here. And it's got to come now for them. I'm saying now because the wicket's been a bit tricky. Oh, well bowled there by Ketav Shah. That line straight, curling the ball away from the left-hander. Always a difficult ball to play. His action reminds me of Sohail Tanveer from Pakistan. Mid-innings Shah yet to get off the mark. Cut away, off the back foot into the gap. There's a man in the deep. He'll keep it down to a single. Now Sameer Shirali. In between, this is the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship Season 10. We're coming to you live from the Air India Cricket Ground in Santa Cruz, KALINA, Mumbai. Driven away, straight to mid-off. Runs a quick single there to Sameer Shirali. Will bring Mid-innings Shah on strike. A ball to come now in the third. Well bowled, Ketav Shah. Tailing the ball away from the left-hander. 3 overs have been bowled. 6 for 2 are the Beacon Thunder Wolves. Harshank Parekh into his second over. Oh, he's driven that away, straight to extra cover. Picks up a single though. Oh, he'll come back for the second on the overthrow. Good running from the duo. Sameer Shirali. Run a ball 5 for him. Looked good on that cover drive. Just could not find the gap. Worked away fine. This will be runs. 4 of them to Sameer Shirali. Very good shot by Sameer. Leg glance. Always a delight to watch. He would have enjoyed that shot, would have Sameer Shirali. Sameer Shirali has gotten off to a bit of a start here. He'll want to convert it. They need him to stay out there to the Beacon Thunder Wolves. He'll need support from the other end though. Oh, sliced away to point. They're running a very quick single here. Mid-innings Shah makes his ground. Wicketkeeper could not collect the ball cleanly. Nevertheless, a single to Sameer Shirali. Brings Mid-innings Shah on strike. Harshank Parekh has been the nemesis for the Beacon Thunder Wolves. Picking up a couple of wickets. He's only in his second over. But he sent the openers packing. Good shot from Mid-innings Shah there. Fine leg was in the 30-yard circle. This is the last over of the mandatory power play, mind you. I say mandatory because there's a batting power play coming up, which can be taken between the 11th and the 16th over. Well done, Mid-innings Shah. Gets a boundary early on in his innings. That leaves the nerves for the left-hander. Coming around the wicket. Oh, goes over the top here of mid-wicket. And goes all the way for 6. Very good shot from Mid-innings Shah under the circumstances. They're getting a good partnership going here, these two in the middle. Mid-innings Shah clearing the boundary for once. Was a very good looking shot. The timing on that was sublime. Superbly done. Has gotten off to a bit of a flyer, has Mid-innings Shah here. 11 of 6. Oh yes, he's clouted that through the offside. Good work by the man in the deep. Puts his boot across to stop the ball. That ball was travelling. Gets a couple of runs here, does Miten Shah. 4 overs have been bowled. 25 for 2. A bit of an expensive over there. 19 runs coming off that over. Samir Shirali on strike. Will be signalled. What happened there? Dead ball signalled. Not too sure why, the reason. Gonna have to ask him after the innings. Nishi Kumar will be given as a wide. The earlier ball was bowled there itself. Luckily got away with it, did Nishi Kumar on that occasion. But now deemed as a wide finally. Right up there in the block hole. Samir Shirali squeezes it out for a single. Now Miten Shah. Man in red hot form. 13 of 7. Is looking very confident out there. The eyes will be on him. Has a maximum, has a boundary. He's looking strong out there. One would hope for this partnership to stick for the Beacon Thunder Wolves. That's pretty much the need of the hour for the men in blue. Down the leg side this time goes Nishi Kumar. It's a different ball game, bowling to a left-hander. Now switches, wanting to come around the wicket. Should be a better line of attack with the way he's bowling. This ball might end up on the stumps. There you go. Oh, he goes onside-ish, does Miten Shah. And he finds the boundary. Very good shot from Miten Shah. He's going like a tracer bullet at the moment, is Miten Shah. Have a look at this shot. He has clouted that. There was a man in the deep, but he was a deep square leg, behind square. This was it in front of square. Well done, Miten Shah. 17 of 8. He's going at better than a strike rate of 200 at the moment. Both batsmen having faced exactly 8 balls. One batting on 11, which is Samir Shirali. And the other Miten Shah on 17. Oh, flick that. Behind square this time. Finds the fieldsman. Gets a single. Now Samir Shirali. Bowler will come over the wicket. This is the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship Season 10. We're coming to you live from the Air India Cricket Ground here in Santa Cruz, KALINA, Mumbai. Once again will be given as a wide. Driven away straight to cover. Nishi Kumar is bowled 3 balls in that region well outside the line of off stump. A couple have been deemed as a wide and one as a dead ball. Just needs to get his line right. That's a much better line with the field that is set. To the right-hander, that is. Now will opt to come around the wicket to bowl the last ball of the 5th over to Mid-innings Shah. Beacon Thunder Wolves have gotten off to a start here. This partnership is flourishing for them. That was exactly what they wanted to see. Full toss on leg stump. Worked away. Man in the deep does really well. Keeps the batsman down to only a single. 5 overs have been bowled here. 36 for 2 are the Beacon Thunder Wolves. Okay, flashes away does Mid-innings Shah through the offside. Will get a single. Now Mid-innings Shah. Samir Shirali, I beg your pardon. On strike. Kamal Timbadia, the bowler. Kamal Timbadia to Mid-innings Shah. Oh, he screamed that through extra. And guess what? The ball's running away from the fieldsman in the deep. Oh, he does well to get a boot to it. And guess what? They've come back for the third here. Very good running from Mid-innings Shah. He's looking solid in the middle. Now Samir Shirali on strike. Well bowled, Kamal Timbadia. Right on the money. On the stumps, wicket to wicket. Always the best line to bowl, irrespective of the format. Mithane Shah, the man on strike. Opting to stay over the wicket to the left-hander. Plays that one to deep mid-wicket for a single. Now Samir Shirali. Right-hander has been kept quiet lately. Seeing the exploits of Mithane Shah from the other end, has decided to play the supporting role. Oh, drives that through the offside. Into the man in the deep. 6 overs have been bowled here. 44 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Siddharth Kamdar to Samir Shirali. 15 of 13 to Samir. "44 for 2 in 6 overs is a very decent start when you consider they were 3 for 2 at one stage. Off spinner. Makes room to play towards point. Luckily for Mithane, that wasn't a direct hit. Was very close to the stumps. Siddharth Kamdar will come around the wicket to the left-handed Mithane Shah. This is the Bayside Sports Cool Dads Cricket Championship Season 10. We're coming to you live from the Air India Cricket Ground here in Santa Cruz, KALINA, Mumbai. This is a quarter-final apparently in the bronze segment. There are 4 segments: platinum, gold, silver and bronze. The team that loses goes out of the competition. They're playing for the semi-finals. It's a very big game. 3 for 2 were the Beacon Thunderwolves. 46 for 2. Much better looking scorecard for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Mithane Shah 24 of 13 on a roll. Well bowled, Siddharth Kamdar. Straight to point. Goes the left-handed Mithane Shah. Rare dot delivery. I say rare because this partnership has kept the scoreboard ticking. They've rotated the strike really well, have managed to find boundaries in between. There you go. We'll get a single now to the man in the deep. Now the right-handed Samir Shirali. (16 of 14 to Samir. Played that into the offside for a single. Siddharth Kamdar to Miten Shah. No ball signal there. Has he overstepped the line or what? Free hit is the signal. It's going to be Miten Shah on strike. We're going to have to wait and see where Siddharth Kamdar bowls this ball. Beat the batter Miten Shah on the delivery that was called a no ball, which was this ball that he bowled. So there is some turn out there on offer to the off spinner. Can he use it to his advantage here? Steps out, targets long gone, finds long gone. Good catch by long gone, but will not count. Picks up a run, does Miten Shah. .50 comes up for the Beacon Thunderwolves in the 7th over itself. A ball to come now in the 7th. Goes through the onside as Samir Shirali for a single. Down to deep mid-wicket. 7 overs have been bowled. 51 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Kamal Timbadia will be bowling to Samir Shirali. Driven away through extra. Man in the deep is more towards extra cover, so will only be a single. Goes over the top, but there is long off, will only be a single. Now the right-handed Samir Shirali. 19 of 17 to Samir. Well bowled. Kamal Timbadia. Bit of a chat between the two batsmen. Driven away down the ground towards long off for a single. Now the left-hand Mid-innings Shah. This partnership is just over 50 runs. That makes for good reading because they're out there threatening to take the game away from the Rroaring Lions. To be fair to the Rroaring Lions, they've kind of pulled things back in the last few overs, kept things quiet, particularly after the power play. Mid-innings Shah goes big through the onside. One bounce. Well done by the fieldsman at deep square leg. We'll keep it down to a couple of runs. 8 overs have been bowled. 56 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Siddharth Kamdar to bowl his second over here. Off spinner. Goes through long off. One bounce to long off there. Samir Shirali just getting a little edgy. But this is a very decent start for the Beacon Thunderwolves. What's good is they're keeping the scoreboard ticking. Singles are coming. They're managing to keep a decent run rate at the moment, which is good enough. 8 wickets in hand. Got off to a devastating start, having lost a couple of wickets in the third over itself. They were 3 for 2 at one stage. These two have resurrected the ship, have managed to build a healthy partnership. We'll pick up a couple of runs here. We'll meet Mid-innings Shah. Partnership 57 of just 39 balls. Mid-innings Shah has been the aggressor in the partnership. 31 of just 21 balls. He's managing to find the gaps regularly. Picking up the important twos, ones. And this could be in the air. And has been caught by long off. This is bad news for the Beacon Thunderwolves because Mid-innings Shah was going great guns. Has been caught in the deep at long off. Very good catch by the fieldsman. But against the run of play, whilst we felt that Mid-innings Shah will stay out there for the Beacon Thunderwolves, he falls. Well bowled Siddharth Kamdar. He delivers the breakthrough for the Rroaring Lions. They needed a wicket there. They've got one. And the Beacon Thunderwolves lose their third at the score of 60. Worked away on the onside, gets off the mark. He's coming back for the second here. Got a bit of an inside edge. His eyes lit up when he's seen it tossed up. Shavir Al-Amin, the new batsman who's coming to replace Mid-innings Shah, goes down the ground towards long off for a single. A ball to come in the ninth. It will be Samir Shirali on strike. Well bowled. Very well bowled outside the line of the off stump, turning back in sharply to the right-hander. Samir Shirali does well to pick up a single of the last ball. 9 overs have been bowled. 64 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Kamal Timbadia to bowl his third. Driven away. Behind square for a single. Now Viral Amin. White signal there by the umpire, rightly so. Off the back foot, straight back to the bowler. Beacon Thunderbolt 66 for 3 at 9.2 overs now. Decently placed. Viral Amin's looking good in the middle. Run a ball 3 to him. Inside edge. Luckily that did not go onto the stumps. Steps out. Goes hard through the offside, does Viral Amin. Good work by the man in the deep. Stops the ball from going to the boundary. Gets a couple of runs, does Viral Amin. Will pick up a single here, will Viral Amin. Wants to come back for the second since the ball ricocheted off the stumps. But Samir Shirali was contented with the single. He had nothing to do with the second. Is Samir cramping here? 23 of 22. They need his services out there to the Beacon Thunderwolves. Outside edge. This will go into the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Things were looking a bit quiet. This boundary will help. Here you can see was just pushing it into the offside. Well bowled, Kamal Timbadia. 10 overs have been bowled. 73 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves whilst the players take drinks. Viral Amin facing up to Siddharth Kamdaria. Goes through the onside straight to square leg. Will be a single to Viral Amin. Now Samir Shirali. Partnership slowly developing. 16 at the moment. This partnership is going to be crucial in the context of the game. Goes over the top to Samir Shirali. One bounce to long on. Luckily that didn't go to hand. They need to mix caution with aggression, particularly Samir Shirali. Needs to be careful. He can't afford to get out at this stage. Sharp turn. Defeating Viral Amin there. Well bowled Siddharth Kamdar. Through the onside will be a single down towards deep mid wicket. Now Samir Shirali. 28 of 24, itching to tee off here. Goes airy-fairy down towards long off for a single. 11 overs have been bowled. 79 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Bhavan Shah come into the attack. Through the offside, straight to the man at cover. Finally, after a lot of confusion, complications, because Bhavin Shah wasn't in the team, was in the squad but not in the team, yet bowled a ball that came under the scanner. And that's why it took so much of time out of the game. We lost 10 minutes in that. White signal there by the umpire. Jile Zaveria to Viral. Yeah, I think it was Samir Shirali. Samir Shirali picking up a single there to point. Now Viral Amin. Swept away behind square. This will go into the boundary for 4. Square leg was in the 30-yard circle. No one behind square and at the boundary meant that the ball was going into the ropes for 4. Very good boundary for Viral Amin here. Was a very poor delivery from Jile Zaveri and was put away in the end for 4. It deserved to go to the boundary. That's how poor that delivery was. 4 runs to the Beacon Thunderwolves. Scoreboard moves on to 88 here. Goes through the onside through Cal corner. And guess what? Confusion out there in the deep. Deep square leg got there first. But he let the ball go through his legs. Deep mid wicket was backing up. But he expected deep square leg to take that ball comfortably, which he did not. And a boundary to Viral Amin. Consecutive boundaries here coming from the batter Viral Amin. Much needed for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Rroaring Lions just losing the plot in this over. It's been a very long over by Jile Zaveri here. First the confusion with Bhavin Shah having bowled a ball. 14 runs have come off this over so far, make it 15. Another wide ball. He's kind of lost his confidence to bowl here. He's tossed this one up down the leg side as he got some glove or pad. That's why it wasn't called a wide. Viral Amin would be disappointed there that he did not put that ball away. They're just trying to get this over done and dusted with, yeah. Pulled away by Viral Amin. Into the deep she goes. Square leg does well that time to keep it down to a single. Finally, the over comes to a completion. 12 overs have been bowled. 94 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Played down towards long on for a single. The overall total for the Beacon Thunderwolves is looking pretty good at the moment. The current run rate 7.81, which is pretty healthy. Remember, they have 7 wickets in hand. This is a bronze quarterfinal. Playing to enter the semi-finals is a very big match. Samir Shirali, 30 of 26 balls. Played away into the offside to point. Short third man eventually does the fielding because the point fieldsman misfielded. Luckily, that short third man was backing up, or else that would have been another run or two extra. Now Viral Amin on strike. 21 of 16 to Viral. Plays that down towards long off for a single. Very impressive batting so far by the Beacon Thunderwolves. Samir Shirali, the mainstay, their anchor. 31 of 27. Goes over the top of the bowler's head here. Has not timed it at all as Samir Shirali there. Luckily for them, that did not go to hand. Just chipped it over the bowler's head. Got the bottom of the bat there. Now Viral Amin on strike. Wide signal there by the umpire. Siddharth Kamdar bowling out here. He's picked up a wicket so far. Has given away only 26 runs. Well bowled right up there in the block hole. This is very good bowling from Siddharth Kamdar. Looking to slog sweep that one. Unable to put proper bat to ball. But will pick up a single here will Viral Amin. 13 overs have been bowled. Exactly 100 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Worked away to square leg. Will be a single to Viral Amin. Strange bowler. Look at him toss the ball from his left arm. Almost gives you the indication he's bowling left arm spin. Comes in and bowls right arm off spin then. Will be a wide. Straight to square leg, a bit of a misunderstanding, but luckily common sense prevailing. No is always a better call when you're not sure. Bhavesh Shah being introduced into the attack for the first time. Well bowled Bhavesh there. He's managed to turn it back into Samir Shirali. Left it alone expecting it to go away. Came back into surprise. Into the offside for a single. Now Viral Amin on strike. Oh, goes through the onside. Airy fairy. Finds the boundary. Waiting for the umpire signal on that one. Boundary signal there by the umpire. Would have gone one bounce into the ropes. Viral Amin employing the slog sweep. Well done, Viral. Gets an important boundary alongside his name. Now coming over the wicket. Goes over the top. Long gone. Will not be able to reach there. Deep mid wicket tidying up eventually. And a single to Viral Amin to complete the 14th. 108 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Viral Amin facing up to Ketav Shire. Ketav is bowled his 2 overs pretty quietly. He's gone for only 4 runs. Viral Amin goes through the onside. Finds the boundary again. Very good shot from Viral Amin. Playing the line at that time. Ball was bowled on the pads. Took advantage of the same did Viral Amin. Helps himself to an important boundary. It's come at the start of the over, so one would imagine that they would make this over a 9-10 run minimum and over. Remember, this is a power play over. Goes to the offside this time. Finds the gap. Will find the boundary. Consecutive boundaries here for Viral Amin. And the Beacon Thunderbolts are going pretty well at 116. He started the over on a high here, has Viral Amin. Taking a liking to the bowling of Ketav Shire. Viral Amin in business. Batting on 37 of just 24 balls, right up there. Going down the leg side is what the umpire reckons. Will get a single here off the bat. Bowler was appealing for leg before wicket. Umpire reckons that has come off the bottom edge. or the inside edge, either ways. Now Samir Shirali, 33 of 31. He's batting in the power play. This is going to be interesting to watch. Worked away on the onside. He'll pick up a single here, will Samir Shirali. Goes through the onside. Does Viral Amin here? Will find the boundary. This is very good batting from Viral Amin. He's announced himself at the big stage. They need to up the ante here. They need to inject some momentum into proceedings. Viral Amin delivering the goods when it matters the most. Yes, they lost their openers cheaply, but they more than made up have the Beacon Thunderwolves thereafter. Viral Amin has raced on to 42 here of just 26 balls. A ball to come in the 15th. Off the back foot, straight to cover. "15 overs have been bowled. 123 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Last over of the batting power play. Kambal Timbadia. Viral Amin edges that one straight to the wicket keeper. Well bowled, Kamal Timbadia. This is a very big wicket for the Rroaring Lions. They've broken the partnership. Viral Amin was threatening to take the game away from the Rroaring Lions. Flashed outside the line of the off stump, but could not put that ball away. Well played, Viral Amin, though. 43 made of just 27 balls. Superb knock under the circumstances. But a wicket nevertheless for Kamal Timbadia and the Rroaring Lions. Now a left-handed Ashish Reddy comes in to join Samir Shirali. Samir batting on 34 of just 32 balls. He's anchored the innings so far. Let's see how Ashish Reddy fares here. This is a very important phase of the match. It would decide the fate whether they'd get to 160 or 170-80. Viral Amin, the man who was looking to do it for them, has been dismissed at a time that the Roaring Lions would love. Ashish Reddish will be facing up. Straight back to the bowler. Will be called a wide by the umpire. Kamal Timbadia bowling out here has given the big breakthrough to the Roaring Lions. Taking out the good-looking Viral Amin straight to cover. Very good catch by the fieldsman there. Ashish Reddish will have to walk back here for a golden duck. Disappointing end to his innings, but it never took off. So Beacon Thunderwolves lose a couple of wickets in quick succession. In the very same over, Kamal Timbadia rewarded for some good bowling here. Scoreboard reads 124 for 5. With 3 balls to come in the batting power play. Now Amit Kohli worked away on the onside. He's going to get runs here. He's going to get 4 of them apparently. Well done Amit Kohli. Gets off the mark in style here. Fine leg was in the 30-yard circle. Played it fine enough. In fact, there was no short fine leg. There was only square leg inside the 30-yard circle. Hence the boundary. Amit, you can bat better than that. You got to stay out there for your partner Samir Shirali and your team. They need you out there. Remember, this is a must-win encounter. Quarter-final in the bronze segment. A ball to come in the power play. Very good over from Kamal Timbadia. Finally comes to an end. He bowls out, having given away only 27 runs in his quota of 4 and has picked up a couple of wickets. Take a bow, Kamal Timbadia. 16 overs have been bowled here. 128 for 5 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. will be given as a wide down the leg side. All eyes now on Samir Shirali. Last 4 overs to go. Off the back foot into the offside for a single. Goes Samir Shirali. He'll come back for the second year on the fumble. Amit Kohli is a good cricketer. He just needs to stay out there with Samir Shirali. Cut away, straight to point. Gets a single to Samir Shirali. Doesn't Bhavesh Shah give you the indication he's going to bowl left arm spin? We'll take a look at this. Very strange action. Take a close look at this now. Quickly up to his mark. There you go. Tosses the ball from his left hand into his right hand. Unlikely of what a right arm spinner should do. So he's saying I'm bowling left-handed and then comes in and bowls right-handed. Couple of runs here for Amit Kohli. Tossed up straight back to Bhavesh Shah. Bhavesh bowls his overs very quickly. Dot to complete the 17th. 134 for 5 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Samir Shah to Samir Shirali. One Samir to another. Cut away into the offside for a single here. .136. We're in the 18th over. It's time for Samir Shirali to take on the bowling here because he's batting on 38 of 35. He's seen enough. It's high time that he finds the boundaries now. Now Amit Kohli. Through the offside. Was very close to being a catch. Luckily for Amit, that did not go to hand. Samir Shah seems to be bowling to plan here. Set a strong offside field and is bowling outside the line of the off stump. 4 singles of the first 5 balls. Samir Shirali under some pressure here. That's because he needs to find the boundaries now. In his attempt to find one, he has chipped it to long off. So an innings that was promising a lot is finally ended. Disappointingly though, Samir Shirali heading off to the sheds here. Was a poor shot in the end. Pressure getting the better of him, I believe. The Beacon Thunderbolts would have wished that he could have done better, because he was the set batsman out there. They needed his services in the last 2 overs. 18 overs have been bowled. 138 for 6 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Bhavesh Shah to continue. Oh, Amit Kohli goes over the top here. And he has cleared the boundary comfortably in the end. It's an almighty hit to a long on for 6. That's exactly what they needed. Did the Beacon Thunderwolves. What a shot by Amit Kohli. Came out of nowhere really. But that is the kind of batting they need hereafter. Cut away hard, airy fairy. There's a very strange fieldsman out there who's outside the 30-yard circle, but is not even at the boundary. So if it passes him, it goes for 4. But it's gone straight to him that time. Now Amit Singh goes down to long on for a single. Now Amit Kohli. Oh, has been deemed as a wide eventually. He's taken it inside the tram line, I believe. Yes, the line was well outside the line of the off stump, but then it turned square from there. That's exactly what Bhavesh Shah was indicating to the umpire. Makes room for himself, cuts that away, finds point. Luckily for Amit Singh, he gets in. Down the ground for a single. Goes Amit Singh. Now Amit Kohli. Goes through the offside. Down towards long off. Will be a single. 19 overs have been completed. Exactly 150 for 6 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Goes over the top, does Amit Kohli. Once again clears the boundary at long on. What a shot from Amit Kohli. That's exactly what the doctor has ordered for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Steps out and clears long on comfortably in the end. This time goes through the offside, goes handsomely through the offside. I was talking about that man being well inside the boundary. Why would you have a fieldsman there? Yes, he's cutting out the angles, but this boundary was only due to him being well inside the boundary. Very strange field setting. Ten runs coming off the first two balls. 160 up for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Amit Kohli batting on 27 of 15. Goes again through the offside. Blasts this one for 4 through long off. Long off was very straight. And Amit Kohli peppering the long off boundary. Well done, Kohli. Oh yes. That's what you need to do in the final over. He's getting the boundaries. Yes, Amit Kohli. Couple of boundaries. A maximum. What more could you have asked for? 3 balls to go. 14 runs so far off the over. Oh, he's hit this over extra here. This will go straight to the man in the deep. There is deep extra cover here. But a couple of runs to Amit Kohli. As long as he keeps strike, they will not complain. Amit Kohli going great guns here in the last over. Oh, he's hit that hard into the onside. It's gone all the way for 6. What a shot from Amit Kohli. He's turning the heat on out here in the winters of Mumbai. What a splendid hit this is. Off the back foot. Goes all the way over mid-wicket. Last ball goes over the top of the offside here. Will find a fieldsman, but he'll come back for the second here. Grand finish here for the Beacon Thunderwolves. They're coming back for the third on the overthrow. Guess what? He wants to come back for the fourth. Amit Singh. Good running from Amit Singh and Amit Kohli towards the end. They run 4 off the last ball. 20 overs have been finally bowled. 176 for 6 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. What a knock from Amit Kohli. 43 of just 19 balls. Has clearly stolen the show towards the end. "26 runs coming off the last over. That's how well Amit Kohli went. This is how the innings fared. It was the Rroaring Lions. They won the toss, elected to field first. Beacon Thunderwolves top scoring Amit Kohli. 43 of 19. Even Viral Amin made 43, mind you. But that came of 28 balls. Well played, Viral. Samir Shirali, the anchor role. 39 of 38 balls. In the bowling department, it was Harshank Parekh in his 2 overs, picked up a couple of wickets, giving away 20 runs. Samir Shah picked up a wicket in his 2 overs, giving away 30 runs. When the Rroaring Lions come out to bat, they'll need exactly 177 to overhaul the total put up by the Beacon Thunderbolts in their allotted 20 overs. We'll bring you the second innings in 10 minutes from now, so do stay tuned in, don't go anywhere. Welcome to the chase, ladies and gentlemen. With 3 overs all though in the innings, 20 for no loss are the Roaring Lions, 21 now for no loss are the Roaring Lions. It was the Roaring Lions. They won the toss, elected to field first, managed to keep the Beacon Thunder Wolves down to a mammoth 176 here. Target being 177. The good thing for the Roaring Lions is they have not lost a wicket here. So that'll keep them in the game. 156 needed in the next 102 balls. This is going to be one interesting match. Amit Singh to bowl his second over. Well bowled. Right up there in the block hole. Bhavesh Shah has just faced 7 balls for a single. Seems to find himself a bit stuck at the wicket. Making room for himself. Well bowled again by Amit Singh. Right up there in the block hole. Will pick up a single down to long off. Now Pareshwarya. He's gotten off to a bit of a start. 17 of 13. Roaring Lions will be banking upon him to carry on. In between, Bhavesh Shah just needs to rotate the strike here. We're in the power play. This is the mandatory power play over going on. I say mandatory because the first 4 overs are mandatory power play overs, and then there's a batting power play which is taken between the 11th and the 16th. That lasts for 2 overs, so that there's no confusion. I mentioned beaten outside the line of the off stump, Bhavesh Shah there. Amit Singh has done well so far in this over. Conceded only a couple of runs in the 4 balls that he's bowled. Steps out again. Block hole again. This is good quality bowling from Amit Singh. They'll pick up a couple of runs though. Bhavesh Shah running quickly between the wickets. Carved away to point for a single. Amit Kohli tidying up. 4 overs have been bowled. 26 for no loss are the Roaring Lions. Bowling some leg spinners out here is Sandeep Walecha. Ball to come now in the 5th. 31 for 1. Has managed to pick up the wicket of Bhavesh Shah. So his struggles come to an end. Down the ground goes Rakesh Parekh here. Finds Amit Kohli at long on. 5 overs have been bowled. 32 for 1 are the Rroaring Lions. Amit Singh has bowled a couple of overs for 12 runs here. What happened there? Just missed a straight one. Was going down the leg side. Hence a stifled appeal by Amit Singh. Rakesh Parekh just walked in to bat. Through the offside, will get a couple of runs here. Good running from Rakesh Parekh and Paresh Varia. Rroaring Lions 34 for 1. 143 needed an 88. They're going to have to find a way to build some momentum here. Paresh Varia will play a big role here in the chase. Rroaring Lions would hope that Rakesh Parekh gets off to a bit of a start here. So far so good for him. A run and ball 5. Amit Singh into his 3rd over. Beaten outside the line of the off stump. Down the ground towards long off for a single here. Goes Paresh Varia. Ball to come in the 6th. Beaten outside the line of the off stump. 6 overs have been bowled. 36 for 1 are the Rroaring Lions. Sandeep Walecha, the sole wicket taker. Played away by Paresh Waria down the ground towards long on. Should pick up a couple of runs here. .139 needed in 83 balls. Can they get there? Will they come close? We're going to have to wait and watch. Oh, carved away off the back foot. Will go into the boundary for 4. Very good shot from Paresh Waria. Off the back foot. Opening the face of the bat to get the placement right. Fieldsman in the deep, could not get there. And a welcome boundary for Paresh Waria and the Rroaring Lions. .42 for 1. 4 balls to go in the 7th. Cut away of the back foot. To the man in the deep. Kyan Barucha doing the fielding there. Rakesh Parekh facing up here. Sandeep Walecha the bowler. Cut away behind square for a single. Short third man will tidy up. .133 needed in 80. Rroaring Lions. Goes through the onside, does Paresh Waria there. Almost found the boundary. Man in the deep did really well to cut it out in the end. They'll come back for the third there. This is very good running from Paresh Waria and Rakesh Parekh. Now Rakesh Parekh facing up. Beaten outside the line of the off stump. 7 overs have been bowled. 47 for 1 are the Rroaring Lions. Do we have a Chinaman bowler in here? Akshay Jain to Pareshwarya. Oh yes. He's taken this ball away from the right-hander. Bowled a googly there. Wicket keeper goofed up, or else that would have been a wicket. Gets a life. Does Pareshwarya 30. Rakesh Parekh coming up to have a word with him. Akshay Jain moving his long on a little wider. Now Rakesh Parekh on strike. 6 of 8 to him. Down the ground towards long off for a single. Oh, forget a single. It's going to go all the way for 4 here. He has timed that magnificently in the end. Let's take a look at this shot once again. Very interesting shot by Rakesh Parekh. He hardly seemed to have hit that ball. I think the man in the deep did not quite pick it up. Straight to cover that time. Bit of a misfeel will give them the single. Now Pareshwarya, 31 of 25. Well bowled, Akshay Jain. Bye signal there by the umpire. Could have been another stumping opportunity by the looks of it. 8 overs have been bowled. 54 for 1 are the Rroaring Lions. Murtuza Babrawala starts off with a big no ball here. Free hit to Pareshwarya. He'd want to put this away. Goes down the ground. Goes handsomely down the ground. Goes all the way for 4. Does Pareshwarya there on the free hit. Much needed for the Rroaring Lions. Steps out. and clears the bowler's head comfortably there. Times the ball decently enough to reach the ropes. Steps out again, this time could not quite get back to ball properly. Tossed up, goes all the way, long on. Will take it on the bounce, will Amit Kohli. Now Rakesh Parekh on strike. This will be called as a no ball here. Couple of bounces to the wicket keeper. Free hit goes a begging, was the second free hit in the over. 2 no balls being bowled here by Murtaza Babrawala. Couple of balls to go here. Rakesh Parekh on strike. Goes over the top. Amit Kohli will tidy up. They'll come back for the second here. The duo has done a lot of running between the wickets. And they've done that well enough so far. Rakesh Parekh facing up. Full toss. Straight to square leg. Will pick up a single here. 64 for 1 after 9 are the Rroaring Lions. Akshay Jain to continue. Straight to cover. They're still running the single. Poor throw. Will help them complete it. Paresh Waria, 36 of 29. Down the ground towards long off for a single goes Paresh Waria. This is a very healthy partnership, 37 of 31. The only thing that they need to carry on from here and try and up the ante. Played away into the offside, but will be a dot. Kyan Bharucha does well to keep it down to a dot. To be fair, there should have been a single there. They had enough time. Goes over the top here does Rakesh Parekh, but does not quite time the ball. Finds the man in the deep. .67 for 1 are the Rroaring Lions. Steps out. Wicketkeeper goofs up once again. Another stumping opportunity goes a-begging. The wicketkeeper has helped the cause for the Roaring Lions here. This is the third opportunity I can remember that has been missed. Paresh Varia is down and out for the count at the non-striking end. But luckily he'll get some reprieve in the drinks break, which will happen after this ball. Okay, they've called for the drinks here by the looks of it, because Paresh Varia is really struggling to keep himself up and standing. We'll take a short drinks break here and bring you live action in 4 minutes from now. In between, the score reads 68 for 1 with the ball to come in the 10th. played away to cover. This is bad news for the Roaring Lions. Paresh Varia was looking good in the middle. Has gone back to the pavilion, retired, hurt at the moment. Could not stand his ground, ran a lot. Was a bit dehydrated. 10 overs have been bowled here. 68 for one are the Roaring Lions. Samir Shirali into the attack. Ketav Shah, the batsman. Bit of a correction. It's Sandeep Valecha who's come into the attack. Sandeep has bowled a couple of overs before this. Has managed to pick up a wicket. The left-handed Bhavesh Shah, that is. Goes down the ground, does Ketav Shah for a single. Now Rakesh Parekh. 16 of 18 to Rakesh. Straight back to the bowler. Dot ball there for Sandeep Valecha. 108 of 57. 9 wickets in hand. They do have a shot at the cherry. Couple of runs will be taken here by Rakesh Parekh. Roaring Lions. Oh, one shot there will be deemed as a single now. Rakesh Parekh facing up. Bit of a leg spinner being employed. Gets the outside edge on a full toss. Will be a couple of runs to Rakesh Parekh. Scoreboard moves on to 72 now. A ball to come in the 11th. Dot to complete the 11th. 72 for one are the Roaring Lions. Ketav Shah goes down the ground for a single. Now Rakesh Parekh, 19 of 22. All eyes will be on Rakesh here because he's got to up the ante. He's faced enough deliveries. 105 of 53. Is a lot of runs. They need to get a move on here to the Rroaring Lions. Paresh Waria, the set batsman who could have done it for them, had to walk back to the sheds. Dehydrated. Bowled him! Well, Rakesh Parekh in his quest to try and up the ante. Loses his poles whilst going for a big one through the onside. Akshay Jain picks up a crucial wicket here. And the Rroaring Lions lose their second at the score of 73 in the 12th over. Chinaman in operation. Rare sight in cricket. Always welcome. Finds a wicket for himself. Well bowled Akshay Jain. Prodigious turn on that occasion. Goes over the top through the offside. Amit Kohli will tidy up. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Ask the question. Goes in the batsman's favour. Made his ground, did the batsman. Sandeep Walechal looks on. But he has to walk back and bowl a delivery here. For once, Sandeep felt he had his man. Straight to extra cover. Goes over the top. Ketav Shah finds Amit Kohli in the deep. He will have to depart here. This is not good news for the Rroaring Lions. They're suddenly losing wickets in quick succession here. Scoreboard pressure getting the better of the batsman at the moment. Steps out. Looking to clear long off. Ends up finding long off. Amit Kohli makes no mistake whatsoever. He's having a field day in the office, is Amit Kohli. First with the bat in hand, now in the field. And the third wicket down for the Roaring Lions here at the score of 75 in the 13th over. 102 needed of 45. Who is it who's going to get them coming close? The Roaring Lions need to find a hero here. It's going to have to be this partnership, or else the men in blue will go through. Kamal Timbadia on strike. Straight back to the bowler. A ball to come in the 13th. 76 is just not good enough at the moment. Leg spinner employed by Sandeep Palecha goes through the offside. Does Kamal Timbadia will get only a single. 13 overs have been completed. 77 for 3 are the Roaring Lions. Akshay Jain to Kamal Timbadia. Looking to slog sweep that one. Has been given out leg before wicket here. The losing wickets in clusters are the Roaring Lions here. The Beacon Thunderbolts are celebrating. They know they have their noses in front. Missed a full toss. The umpires have to believe that that ball's going to go straight through once it's hit on the full. And hence it went in favour of the bowler. Not good readings for the Roaring Lions. 77 for 4 in the 14th over. Run rate slipped below 6 runs an over here. It's going from bad to worse at the moment. Beacon Thunderwolves will not complain one bit. Anurva Kamdar gets off the mark. Well bowled, Akshay Jain. He's kept it tight. He's picked up a couple of wickets. He's bowling his last over here. Has given away only 12 runs so far. Disappointed with himself there, Akshay Jain. Bowls a rare wide delivery. That can happen if you're a wrist spinner. Swung away through the onside. Will get a boundary here. Much needed for the Roaring Lions. They were looking good out there when Paresh Varia and Rakesh Parekh were batting. Thereafter, things have been a bit gloomy. They're going to have to find a way to compete here. Remember, this is a quarter final. You lose, you're out of the competition. So you might as well go down fighting. This will be a run out. Good work there by Kyan Barucha at the stumps. Take a look at this once again. Does really well, does Kyan Barucha there to get to the stumps in the first place. Off the back foot straight to cover. A dot to complete the 14th. 84 for 5 are the Roaring Lions. Ashish Redich to Anurva Kamdaria. Short ball. Down towards mid-on for a single. Now Deep Mehta on strike. Outside the line of the off stump, straight to Kyan Bharucha, will be a single though. Right up there in the block hole. Well bowled, Ashish Redich. They're doing this well, are the Beacon Thunderwolves here. They've managed to keep picking up wickets at regular intervals. They've kept a lid at the scoring. They're reaping the rewards at the moment. Outside edge. Straight to backward point. Will be a single. "87 for 5 now. A couple of balls to go in the 15th. This is a power play over. 90 needed of 32 balls. That's almost 3 runs a ball. Bowled him. The off ball has been disturbed. He has missed the straight one here. Very well bowled, Ashish Redich. Shades of Sohail Tanveer in his action. Very well bowled in the end. Looking to play that on the onside, mind you. Would have been better off showing the maker's name. 6th wicket down here for the Rroaring Lions at the score of 87 in the 15th over. Outside the line of the off stump, beaten there, Jile Zaveri. Can't blame number 8. 15 overs have been bowled. 87 for 6 are the Rroaring Lions. Amit Singh to Anurva Kamdar. Inside edge onto the boot. Beaten outside the line of the off stump. Bowling his last over here, Amit Singh. This is the last over of the power play, the batting power play that is. No one really to take advantage of the power play here. Two new batsmen at the crease. If anything, Anurva has faced 6 balls. .88 for 6 other Rroaring Lions here. In reply to 176. Goes down the ground as Anurva Kamdar finds long off. Now Jile Zaveri. Found in front of the stumps, but the umpire reckons was going down the leg side. Right up there in the block hole. That's the speciality of Amit Singh. He bowls a lot of Yorkers. Been observing him all throughout the game. Don't be surprised if this is another. Will be a single of the last ball of the 16th. 90 for 6 are the Rroaring Lions. Murtuza Babrawala into the attack here. Jile Zaveri on strike. Steps out through the offside for a single. Looks dead and buried here for the Rroaring Lions. They have nobody to capitalize at the moment. Things are looking very gloomy for them. Anurva Kamdar facing up. Plays this down towards deep mid wicket for a single. Beacon Thunderwolves have been the better team on the given day. Let's be fair. Let it be in the batting department. Let it be in the bowling department. Let it be in the field. They've done well all over. Seem to have outplayed their opponents. Murtuza Babrawala being given an opportunity to bowl the second over. to see how he fares going into the semis. Good to have your options open. Gile Zaveri 2 of 6. Gile Zaveri facing up. Murtuza Babrawala. Off the back foot into the offside. 17 overs have been bowled here. 92 for 6 are the Rroaring Lions. Ashish Redditch to Anurva Kamdaria. 85 needed in 3. They're not getting there. But if anything, they can still try fighting. Anurva Kamdar 5 of 9. Come off the pad. Straight to cover. Will pick up a single here. Will Anurva Kamdar. Was a close call. Would have been run out had that have been a direct hit. Slip being employed here. Kyan Barucha standing at slip. Down the leg side. Has hit the helmet. This will be 5 extra runs. Won't matter in the eventual total though. In the eventual result rather. Gile Zaveri facing up. Outside the line of the off stump. Beaten there. Outside the line of the off stump, beaten there. Gile Zaveri, white signal there by the umpire. Gile Zaveri 2 of 9. Just not good enough. You can't fault him. It needed to be the batsman up front who've done it for the Rroaring Lions. Very sorry looking scorecard for the Rroaring Lions here. They would be disappointed with themselves in the quarterfinals. Has been given out. The batsman complains that it's probably come off the inside edge, but he has to walk. Seventh wicket down for the Rroaring Lions. The only question was, did it pitch in the line of the stumps? The umpire reckons it did. That's why he raised his finger. Seventh wicket down at the score of 100 for the Rroaring Lions. Played down towards mid-off here. "18 overs have been bowled, 101 for 7 are the Rroaring Lions." Murtaza Babrawala. Siddharth Kamdar, the batsman. Ball keeping a tad low there. Goes over the top through square leg. Will find the boundary here, will Siddharth Kamdar. Welcome boundary for the Rroaring Lions. Yes, it's not going to do any good in the chase anymore because they're out of the competition where that's concerned. But it's good for the individual, Siddharth Kamdar, and the team overall. Scoreboard moves on to 105. Straight to deep mid wicket will be a single. Now Anurva Kamdar. Six of 11 to Anurva. He's faced enough deliveries. Needs some runs here. Goes down towards long on for a single. Does Anurva Kamdar. Played away into the onside this time. Finds Amit Kohli in the deep. Oh, they're coming back for the second here. They will make it in the end. Oh, extra bounce there. Seldom seen, whilst the ball has been keeping low all throughout. 19 overs have been bowled. 109 for 7 are the Rroaring Lions. Mid-innings Shah with the ball to bowl some dibbly-dobbly medium pace. Both batsmen sitting on 8. Siddharth Kamdar has got then 6 balls though, unlike Anurva Kamdar who's sitting there on 13 balls. But it's Siddharth Kamdar on strike. Straight to cover. No run there for Siddharth. 67 needed of 4. Completely inconsequential. Beaten there. Really an off day for the Rroaring Lions. They're going to go out of the competition. They want to forget this day. Spin Beacon, Thunderwolves all along. The 8th wicket down here for the Rroaring Lions. Much to their disappointment. Siddharth Kamdar will have to walk back to the sheds. And Mid-innings Shah picks up a wicket here. Making room for himself but missing the ball. Was a straight one. Had to pay the heavy price of losing his wicket. Nishi Singla, the left-hander, out there in the middle. Played away into the onside for a single here. Gets off the mark. Paresh Waria walking back to the sheds, retired hurt, was a big blow for the Rroaring Lions. I think it was the match done thereafter. Just kept losing wickets thereafter. This will go into the boundary for 4. 5 runs will be added to the total for the Rroaring Lions. Just getting his radar wrong there, Mid-innings Shah. Beats third man. Tried his level best. Waiting for the umpire signal on this one. Oh, he's coming back and will make it in the end. It's come off the bat apparently. 20 overs have been finally bowled. The Roaring Lions end up only 118 for 8. Fall 58 runs short of where they should have been. Beacon Thunderwolves winning this match comfortably by 58 runs here. Well done to the men in blue. It was the Roaring Lions. They won the toss, elected to field first, but they conceded 176 runs in their 20 overs. When they came into bat, it was Paresh Warriors 38 of 32, not out in the end. Retired hurt because he was too tired to continue. Rakesh Parekh 19 of 24, nothing more in the batting department to speak about. In the bowling department, though, Sandeep Walecha in his 4 overs gave away only 25 runs and picked up a couple of wickets. Miten Shah in his solitary over picked up a wicket, giving away 9 runs. Ashish Reddy picked up a couple of wickets, giving away 21 in his 4 overs. In the end, Beacon Thunderbolts winning comprehensively by 58 runs. Well, that's pretty much it for this particular week. We shall see you now next on the 30th of January. So do come in then. We have live action for you. I shall see you at 5:30 p.m. on 30th of January. Till then, take care of yourself. Have some good rest tonight. And I shall see you in the next week. Thank you so much for watching.